everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to be here today with you. I hope you're doing well. Let's get into it. Trevor Coult MC, he received a royal assent from the Queen. Trevor Coult, he is a military YouTuber who has been working for the welfare of the UK military veterans. And you have to applaud this. This is just awesome. He's been doing this work over the past couple of years. He achieved to bring several reforms for soldiers, including a reform on mental health and for injured military veterans. 1 year ago, he filed a petition about enshrining the military confidant into the UK law. Recently, the bill was passed through the House of Commons, the House of Lords, and it also received a royal assent from the Queen. This shows that his popularity and his commitment towards improving the lives of thousands of military men and veterans. So that just goes to show you that from within him, he has a purpose to do really good things. This is his calling. This is someone who's not doing this to improve his brand, to live the high life, to have all these things of luxury. This is something that he's been doing out of the goodness of his heart. And this is how you know this is someone who is out to do something good in a very meaningful way. Because we look at the opposite of this and we look at Harry and his wife Meghan. And I hate to bring it up as once again something negative, but it really is the perfect example, because Harry and Meghan, when they go about doing things, it is all strategic in trying to improve their brand. How can they enrich themselves by showing? And this is something that you can see someone's sincerity coming a mile away. And when you see an example like Trevor, you know this is a man who is out to do good because he's been through it. He has walked the walk. Prince Harry wrote a letter to the Queen. He wanted to help the Queen out for the Platinum Jubilee. He's like, I can show up, I can help out. How can I serve? Look, ain't nobody trying to listen to you. Ain't nobody trying to get you to serve nothing. Because what is he going to do? He is going to try to use anything that he does with the royal family as a way to enrich himself with his Netflix deal. It's not going to be done in a meaningful way. So Harry's going to be coming back by himself for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. He wants to help. According to a good source, Prince Harry has basically decided that he wanted to offer his assistance, and this meant like a solo return, coming to support the Queen. We know that William and Kate are going to be helping out for the 4-day festivities. They're going to be appearing on behalf of the Queen, supporting her and doing all these wonderful things. And Prince Harry essentially wants to do it too by himself. He wants to come and offer his support for the Queen. Harry and Meghan are struggling to become power players in Hollywood. It's just not working out for them. Apparently, Meghan was so upset about her Ellen appearance that she's wanting to stay at home and not be seen. We saw recently that she's come out to do some Christmas shopping, covered up, looking like she doesn't want people to recognize her, but still maybe recognize her. It was said that the paparazzi were called out to take photos of her. We saw it appeared in Daily Mail. We know that these are these shots that she sets up all the time. This is a town that has people that are very wealthy and famous. Who knows Meghan's going to be there? How do they know to show up to take pictures? Unless, of course, she's phoned them in advance, because she's trying to make it look like she's got this star glamour power, and it's all a part of the public relations. She's really disappointed about her Ellen stint, which I think she should be. I think she went a little bit too far with that. And now these shots of her in the public are trying to help regain her image as a star power player. Apparently, they are really struggling to get their brand up in a way that makes them power players. Hollywood big shots are really not drawn to the couple. They're not trying to be recognized in a way that's going to show obvious support for the couple, because they'll start getting backlash. We've seen it when a lot of social media, the comments have to be turned off because it's so toxic. And, you know, how does something like this end well? How does it end well when you're coming out the gate with this much vitriol? Does it go down? Does it get less? Or does it become more overblown and you become more desperate to get what you really want? and people are not giving it to you? Like, what will you do? The desperation to get this superficial life can only lead to something very tragic. And Prince Harry talks about he left the UK because of what happened to his mom. Well, excuse me, but you just put yourself in a much worse predicament if you're trying to say that you're safe in America and your wife is calling paparazzi. Like, your contradictions, your illusion of what you're trying to create and then what you're trying to speak out against don't match. They're so desperate to make people notice them that I think they're creating their own danger. They're creating their own demise. The royal family, they are trying to start afresh of the coming new year and with the Christmas celebrations. Apparently, annual big Christmas festivities have been canceled amid the growing infection rates of the variant Omicron, and things are not going to go ahead as planned, unfortunately, but they're looking to start afresh and anew. And I think that's a good thing. I just don't know that it's going to be a good thing with starting afresh with Harry and his wife. Meghan and Harry claim title from William and Kate. New evidence reveals a new upset. And what could that possibly be? Well, apparently that is, they have gotten more Instagram hashtags now than William and Kate. Like, what does this even mean? Like, why is this even an issue? This is only to show that there has to be something to try to overcome and to be better than William and Kate. And this is more strategy from Harry and his wife. I wouldn't be surprised. And it also brings me to another story with Kate Middleton being really upset about estrangement from Harry and Meghan. This news has been brought forward by sources close to People magazine. Well, there you go right there. There's the clue. People magazine. We know that People magazine, they are the PR for Meghan and Harry. They are there to give all the good vibes to them, because we know when Meghan's father wrote that letter, parts of that letter were put in People magazine by Meghan's friends, and she didn't know apparently, but Meghan didn't sue the People magazine folk. But when the letter appeared in a UK publication, oh, but she got to sue now, right? So we know that they're definitely working with People magazine. Queen cancels her pre-Christmas family launch. And unfortunately, that means that there's no big get together. The Queen is once again going to have to put off the thing that she loves, and it will not go forward this year. She usually hosts a lunch each year for the wider family before she departs for her Christmas stay at Sandringham in Norfolk. The pre-Christmas celebration gives the head of state a chance to catch up with relatives and who are able to travel to her country retreat for Christmas Day. Arise, Sir Lewis Hamilton. Formula One star is knighted by Prince Charles. Hamilton is the fourth F1 driver to be knighted and the first to be awarded the honor while still competing. Lewis Hamilton is now Sir Lewis Hamilton after being knighted in recognition of a glittering career in Formula One, just days after the controversial loss out on a record 8th title. The 36-year-old becomes the fourth Grand Prix driver to be knighted, following in the footsteps of Sir Jack Brabham, Sir Sterling Moss, and Sir Jackie Stewart, and the first to be awarded the honor while still competing. So congratulations to him. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.